We're at Cool Farm in Remington, Virginia. We're a fourth generation dairy farm. My grandfather moved here in 1970. We milk registered Holsteins and crop farming about 3,000 acres.
Cool Farm was started by my father when he left home with his father and his brothers and broke off on his own. Dad moved down here with 70 cows. He grew to 120 when I took over, and I've continued to grow to our present level of 950 some cows with an additional 1,300 replacement heifers.
I came back to the farm full-time in 2012. I graduated from Virginia Tech, did a few internships around the country. I was a participant in a Young Dairy Leader Institute, Class 11. I'm a big advocate of the Holstein Foundation, particularly YDLI. It was a pivotal step in my young professional dairy career. It was really good. It taught me a lot about dairy advocacy, how to talk to the public, and how to engage with the consumer in a positive way.
The Young Dairy Leaders Institute, the education they're getting outside of the farm by other mentors is very, very important to agriculture in general. I guess the Holstein Association has been an integral part of our growth because when we first started with DNA testing, Holstein was right there giving us advice and fulfilling our direction of where we were heading with a good mature dairy cow that's functional, that eats feed, consumes a lot of dry matter, and produces 100 pounds of milk. It's just been a fun trip.
In 2022, I purchased a farm from my mom and dad. At that time, we were in the process of building a much-needed milking parlor. It started as a double six, and it was time to update to our current 50-stall rotary that has been a night and day improvement for cows, cow comfort, efficiency, employees. It's just a pleasure being able to get the cows back and forth to their pen in half the amount of time as what they used to be.
You know, we milk 3 times a day. The milk goes to our local co-op, and we have a processor in Newport News, Virginia, who creates the Mayola brand. And we go as far as New York State, all the way to South Carolina.
Aside from milking cows, we also do ice cream. Moo Thru is the name of our ice cream shop. My younger sister, Taylor, she gets the fun task of making the ice cream and experimenting with new flavors, and she puts it through pretty strenuous quality tests before we take that base and make it into ice cream. So we want the consumer, the customer, to have the best experience and the best quality ice cream.
Our ice cream production has about 5 people. In 2010, we were making like 30 gallons of ice cream a week, and now we're making over 600 gallons a day.
A lot of people ask me, why don't you make cheese? You use more milk for cheese. I said, because I never saw anybody that wasn't smiling having ice cream, and I want to make people happy.
Now we've turned into a very aesthetically pleasing destination for people between Washington, D.C. and Charlottesville.
Because we built it at the intersection of 28 and 29, it has really provided us good visibility. It has been kind of a landmark now for people who are traveling. Knowing that we have our registered Holsteins making that high quality ice cream for these families to enjoy, it really makes a difference. We even have an ice cream called Holstein, which is vanilla with chocolate chunks. And I love when the customers always ask us, what is Holstein? Because we get the opportunity to tell them all about it.
I've been very blessed with my children returning home to the farm, Ben here on the dairy, my daughter in the ice cream business with us. If it wouldn't be those 2 children, I wouldn't be near as successful. And success is measured by the next generation.
Number one, I want to breed the best cows we can. We've come so far as feed efficiency and being able to put out butter fat and protein out of these cows and where we were even 10 years ago. I will continue to register all of our cattle and be an advocate of it. We want to have the best cattle, and I feel like to do that, you have to register your herd. I believe that people are going to continue to want dairy products, and we're just going to get better and more efficient with it. It's a good life.